Huh, Chris. A-Hole Productions. So let's just go right to Feast. And we got Silver Sable's guys running around now. This is crazy. We switched to our Mark II suit. This looks cool. Looks fun running around in the rain in it, too. Alright. Got those extra boosts. Oh, there we go. I got the super jump, too, after we roll, which is helpful in case I can't web to something. Alright. Let's get into it. Come on, come on.
Peter.
I actually look forward to the Aunt May scenes. They're pretty good.
Your old job.
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
I'm just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to. I should check out Lee's office.
We're not actually going to help.
Those veggies?
I learned a long time ago you're more help staying out of the kitchen.
That's great. So we're not actually going to help Aunt May. We're going to snoop around.
Glad to see you're okay.
Thanks, man.
Get in there. This office is locked. How do I get in there? Quietly.
Kick the door in.
Maybe there's a vent somewhere.
Oh, look at that. There is. Whoa.
Huh. Never seen that room before.
What is that room? Whoa.
Whoa, what the? High voltage lines. What needs this much power?
I understand, but the account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information.
Oh, maybe we can help Aunt May out.
That will be.
What's down here?
Lee's office is the other way.
I know. But I just want to see some stuff. Whoa! Oh, I better not walk around up there in broad daylight. As Peter Parker. That would not be good. Totally no one saw that. Yep. Hey, later, Punisher. Wish I could stick around in the end, dude, but I gotta get some sleep before tomorrow. Night, guys. I'll try and tune in the next stream whenever it is. Hey, it'll be probably Monday night when I get off work. I think I'm off work at like 6 on Monday. So I'll probably come home, walk Echo, get a little bit of writing in, and probably like around 8 or 9 p.m. my time, I'll probably stream.
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine. This is the ghost story Lee's father read to him. About a demon that could only be mastered through balance.
Ooh. The plot thickens. Or thins.
Lee's parents. Looks like there's a keyhole in the
It's like 100% real people.
I thought Lee's parents abandoned him. Why build a shrine to the people who threw you away?
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that, actually.
Looks like this note is for May.
Dear May, very soon you'll hear stories about me. Stories claiming I'm a terrorist and a murderer. Those stories will be true. But the story we wrote together, the story of Feast, is also true. I want you to know that I always believed in our mission. It wasn't a front or a show. It was an honest expression of my heart. When you help someone, you truly do help everyone. Please don't let my failings shake your belief. You are strong, May. Strong enough to tell a new story at Feast. One unburdened by my faults. Wow, he left it to May. It's gonna be May. Sorry, I had to do it.
Huh. The shrine in the photo is missing the picture.
It's like she's like the mother he never had, right?
Lee's journal. Bet this fits the lock in the portrait.
Wilson Fisk has been arrested. I can barely believe it. The day I've planned for or dreamed of is finally here, but for some reason I hesitate. Can I really go through with this? Things will happen so quickly if I give the word. My men will claim Fisk's arms, his explosives, his secrets. We'll use that strength to teach Norman true pain. He'll know what it is to see the things he loves destroyed by his own hands. But achieving that end will mean giving up so much. Everything I've built here at Feast, all the good I've done, could be wiped out if my plan succeeds. And my chance is finally here, yet I still hesitate. Should I turn back? A part of me wants to, but the demon is hungry, and I don't think I'm strong enough to hold it back. Man, this guy sounds real conflicted.
Some kind of puzzle lock. That seems right.
Oh, is that it? Did I...
Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Why didn't I just crawl through the vent?
What are you hiding, Lee?
It's not hiding anything. We know he's the bad guy, right? Wow, look, the sword.
He's giving his powers to the others.
Ah.
How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift?
Cool.
Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out? Pretended to be a demon until he became one.
What's over here?
This is all about Norman Osborn. His whole career. Lee must have been obsessed with him.
Wow.
Oscorp lost a lawsuit about improper clinical trials years ago. Did they cover this up? I've never heard of it.
Clinical trials. Did Norman Osborn create Martin Lee?
Whoa. This is the folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next.
Take that. Yoink.
Creepy.
That's a negative photo.
Can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, that he could never. Can feel my power growing.
Yeah, I'll let it play for a second. I thought it would keep going if I put it down, but I guess not.
Father would say I've lost the path of balance, that he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
Oh.
Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence. One more. The police had found this. Or May. Don't
Wow.
think of what could have happened.
Yeah, they could have died.
Okay, through the floor grate.
Going down.
Now, how do I get out of here?
Hmm.
Hello, Peter.
Mr.
Oh.
Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborne rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
The bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
He's a good bad guy, dude.
When my work is done.
May, make sure you get that credit card number or whatever you need from him. He's a good bad guy. Like I said, if I know there's a lot of classic Spider-Man villains we haven't gotten in any movies yet, but I would not mind seeing Mr. Negative show up. You know, someone who has a duality. I think that's a good thing for Peter to fight, but that's also a good thing for Eddie to fight as well. It's like someone who's battling two sides, an inner demon. Martin Lee, that would be a really good villain to see. I know they're going to probably do Carnage and stuff, but you know, I'm just saying that'd be cool to see. These guys attacked me in broad daylight, and they were like glowing. Like, hidden agenda. 3,000 XP earned.
Captain Watanabe,
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
what am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack plan.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp.
It's a thing you
Probably a
spray when
bioweapon
someone
of some
comes in the
kind.
room and
I have a
farts,
folder full of info on it. I'm
and it
holding
makes it
onto for now.
combustible.
I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey, just checking in.
Peter, hey, can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something.
Where is
How about
MJ?
we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more, but I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah. See ya.
Dinner.
Oh, she
Alicia's
whispering.
leading me on a chase, but that's what's gonna help me find her.
You like get into the black.
Feeding all the
It's like a
past locations
billboard of
into
her.
an algorithm, I can narrow down her likely point of origin. Got it. I was too late to stop her here, but one or two more locations should give me enough data to pinpoint her hideout.
All right.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like, now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Be right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by just for a minute.
All right, let's see what Ock wants.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter.
A fresh start.
I'll be just a minute.
this new stuff?
Yeah, what happened? Scorpion, yeah, in the comics was created by J. Jonah Jameson. So ever since then, I've never really I like J. Jonah Jameson on a humorous level. Like I loved him when J.K. Simmons played him in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. That version of him is amazing. Um, but the version of the comics, I never really liked him. I'm like, dude, you created a supervillain and you put people's lives in danger and you ruined Matt Gargan. Like that guy was just like a regular criminal, which is like, all right, he's just like a crook. But then like, he got elevated by that, and it
Our
screwed
first
him up.
volunteer subject, Lance Corporal Texador. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again.
Oh, that's like Lizard. Lizard has that line in one of the things.
Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
Can we, wasn't there another thing here that we could, like, well, activate it, the cutscene then? Okay.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it.
Do what? That arm. Who's that?
Ready?
It's like a 7-foot person's arm. Hey, Almighty, thanks for the host, dude. Welcome, welcome. Whoa. Look how smooth that is. Ah. No, come on, come on, come on.
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test.
Oh, man.
So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's.
Oh, Octavius.
Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement.
Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just like,
That money didn't last very long.
I'm really digging this.
I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry, it'll work.
The only thing I would nitpick here is, like, I wish...
I'll brew some fresh coffee.
I mean, it's a nice scene. You know, you definitely want... If this was a live-action movie, you would want the actors to connect with each other in that way. But usually with comic books and video games, I kind of wish they would show more visually. So when he's like, oh, you know, we were lab partners once, and I cut to a flashback and show them younger, and I know that would cost money because they'd have to animate new, younger versions of Norman and stuff. So I understand why they didn't do it, but it's like, it's visual storytelling. You kind of want more. Let's see. We need a 5. And a 3. No, one there, take that. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Grifter says, yeah. It's like a visual, visual story. You just want a little bit more. Like I said, I completely understand why it's not done sometimes, but it's like in your best case scenario, that's you would probably do it that in case.
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
to changing the world.
Sweet.
Missed call from MJ.
Yeah, I have been crazy busy with work.
Doctor, I need
Seek
to go.
Almighty says, and
I'll be
doing a
back
home
later.
upgrade. My room is being redone from the ground up. Oh, dang, that's nice, dude. Well, good. That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't really been playing or doing too much either. I have to move in a couple
Advanced idea mechanics.
like starting next week.
Doc, are you sure it's a good idea to accept grants from AIM?
Oh, AIM.
Your rep is pretty shady.
Sure is. So I feel you, like as far as like doing a lot at once. I feel you. Well, hopefully you get through it, man. And good luck. I can't wait to see. Hopefully you post like a picture when you stream. You know, we'll get to see your background and stuff. We'll get to see the new room. Hopefully.
Doc really does want to imagine a better version of
This
that.
relationship is effing sweet. Otto and Peter, scientist bromance. Yeah, I like that. I like. I really am digging that because it reminds me of Spider-Man 2, the movie, obviously, but it also it works. Like it works. Peter needs a mentor, but to me, it's like I mean, I know a lot of people are fans of Spider-Man: Homecoming, but to me, Spider-Man's mentor shouldn't be like another Marvel like Avenger character or nothing. Like I like when he's like just interacts with his universe because it's already so big. You could already make a shared universe out of Spider-Man stuff. Which Sony, I wish they had more talented people sometimes working for them. They probably would have done that by now and been successful at it. All right, MJ, the amazing Spider Chef is here. These spider suits are even more awesome now. Dang! Oh, wait till you see the other ones. We unlocked a couple new ones, Jomly. Things get pretty overwhelming when bad guys can literally slice you with energy. Yeah, that definitely that's escalating the
You're
battle.
not gonna believe what happened. So you know that address you gave me? I went there.
MJ,
I know, but wait.
what is this?
Just listen.
Just listen. Elena says, I mean, if Peter was to patent even just one of his inventions, it would probably keep him paid enough for at least not have to worry about rent. It's true. Especially with Doc Ock, like it could probably help him patent some of those, but it would reveal giving up his secret identity. That's always the reason he never did it. They talked about that in Spider-Man, like the stuff that Dan Slott wrote.
Might be something inside that connects
Oh,
this
we
to
gotta
Lee.
play as Mary Jane.
Get back there.
Huh? What was that? What dumbass can't put their shit away? Bet it was happy. Martin Lee's really paying the boss?
Yeah, we build this war beast for Lee. Lee finances the boss's movement.
Yo, Rick! Boss, get in here! Well, you better clean your
Need
slag
to
off
get
that
into that
sloppy
office.
well. Boss sees that, he'll be pissed.
Is that guy coming this way or what?
So what's the boss doing with the money from this Lee job?
Grave dust,
What
man.
are they building?
All that cash is going
Is this
straight
all
into
for
grave
Lee?
dust.
You tried any yet?
Only samples. Boss is still perfecting the recipe, man. It's got a kick.
I hear something.
Jeez, these guys are stupid.
He does it. What kind of vehicle needs tires this big?
Yeah, no kidding. Big wheel.
Where is it? I swear I left it over here.
Please be big wheel.
Has anyone seen the 316 socket driver?
No. The what?
What was that? When do we get a new Aneurysm saw?
Hey,
What
anyone
is
pick up
this?
more beer after our...
Some kind
Jeez.
of military hardware?
Hello, Seek. How's it going? What's up,
Oh,
Panhead?
this must be to my right.
Welcome
I
back.
have to move careful through here.
Yo, man. Why's the boss being so intense about putting GPS trackers on everything?
Protecting trade secrets. Doesn't want any word on grave dust leaking out.
Still, feels paranoid.
Who asked you? Get back to work.
Those barrels seem important. Alchemax. Why is that so familiar?
Alchemax.
Pick up some more supplies.
Get out of here. Alchemax is in this?
What's in these?
I mean, I get that if you patent like 3 inventions, someone would make the connection, but one could just mean that him and Spidey had the same idea, or that, well, that's the thing he did in the comics, was that he was revealed to have been helping Spider-Man when he worked at Horizon Labs.
Tombstone.
What?
You're right, Rick.
I didn't know Tombstone was in the game. What? I love Tombstone. Whoa, he looks scary as shit.
God damn it! I said I'll fix it!
Oh my god. Look at him.
You got some stones, Rick.
Whoa.
Let's see if they break.
Oh my goodness. God. Oh my goodness, what an entrance. It was so funny, they kept saying the boss. I'm like, oh, wouldn't that be cool if it was like a low-level tier villain like Tombstone or something. And it freaking, I literally was just thinking that in my head. But yeah, I think in the comic, that's what they did for Peter. They had him, he said, oh, I'm making this stuff for Spider-Man, so I'm patenting it, and it's going to go to help Spider-Man fight crime.
Can't turn back now.
Oh, man. So I think that's how they got around that. And that's why Peter was like successful financially for a while in the comics.
Come on now.
What was that?
Which way is he going to go? Oh my, this is a dumb idea.
Blueprints. An APC. This is what they're building for Lee. But why does he... Here we go.
Here we go.
GPS trackers. What is
All right.
Tombstone using these for?
Albino Luke Cage.
Time to move. Get the gear
Louis Fonzie? Frick you? Who's Louis Fonzie? Frick you, man. How's it going tonight? Welcome to the stream.
Okay,
I cheesed the hell out of this level. He could always alter the inventions to be less Spider-Man-y. That's true, too. I think that's what he was trying to do, was he was like, in the comic, he was like, he also was like, oh, I've always made this kind of thing, or I was always wanted to do this thing, and it never would have worked to help Spider-Man, so I'll create it to help someone else, you know, like, help other people. So I think that was kind of the impetus of all that. But yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, if you haven't read that kind of Dan Slott Spider-Man run, he wrote the book for like 8 years or something. There was a lot. Peter Parker went through a lot in those years. That's for sure. I love that scene at the beginning when Stan Lee shows up and he says, "You two kids were always my favorite couple." It's like, oh, that's pretty sweet to hear on a meta level too.
I don't know yet. But his next move looks like it involves Devil's Breath. Whatever that is.
Yeah. I'll dig into it. So I was thinking, what if we teamed up?
Teamed up?
You want to be my sidekick?
Yeah, Marvel team up.
Like a Spider-Girl? Spider-Woman?
No.
Woman.
No, not a sidekick. A partner.
Oh. Not again.
activates your crime system thingy. Looks like a residential break-in.
Yeah, that cameo was heartwarming. It really was. It definitely was.
It sounds familiar. Oh, Oscorp CFO.
Oh.
Wait. You don't think this has anything to do with Lee, do you?
Oh.
Sorry to cook and run.
Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
Where do you want me to,
Just a couch is fine.
See you later?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And I love that I'm not even in the Spider-Man costume. I'm in like some kind of biker dominatrix outfit. Oh man. That's good. The best CG Stanley I've ever seen. I know, it was good. It looked great. It was a great cameo. Dinner date complete. Sweet.
Hey, it's me.
This curry is legit.
So what do we know about Charles Standish?
Let's see. Chief Financial Officer at Oscorp. Single.
CFO.
Known for his art collection.
If Lee's after him, it's gotta be related to Devil's Breath.
I'll run a search on everything in that file.
Let me know the second you find something.
Wow, Mary Jane lives
Lee
here?
might be planning something even worse.
Overlooking the park?
So, are we partners now? Because it sure feels like we are.
Partners. Sounds good.
Okay. See ya, partner.
Oh, it's one of those hideouts from those guys. I mean, like defense bases. All right. Well, what will happen? I don't know. We'll find out in the next amazing episode of Spider-Man PS4. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. See you in the future.
I got an
Peace.
interesting tip today. Remember that barbaric beast named the Rhino?
This open window can lead somewhere or nowhere. It's up to you. What do you mean, who is this? It's Chris. Why won't you believe me?